Hello everyone, welcome to the next class. I hope everyone is doing well and everyone is ready. We're gonna take a couple of minutes for people to join. If you are already here, you can just make sure you have some water near you and you have enough space. Last time the class was a bit too long. I got carried away, I have to admit. So I will make it a bit shorter today. But if you have any questions and you want me to explain any moves, just feel free to ask me and I can explain it after, even if it goes for longer. And I prepared some special surprise for you at the end. I'll tell you after. So it will be surprise till the last minute. Okay, today is just me. Christina is not dancing with us today, but she will be here next time. And we will try to, today we will go more to like slower moves and do more isolations and figure eights and maybe some step combination. Today will be more like calmer class because last few classes were quite challenging. We did some fast movements, quite a lot of them, and combinations and walking and everything together. So in case your muscles are sore, don't worry, today we'll go in a bit more gentle way. Okay. Just to check the sound, can everyone hear me? If you can just type it in the chat if you can hear me, if the volume is fine. And let me also test the music, because I think last time the music was a bit, actually no, the music was very loud and you couldn't hear me properly. So in case that happens today, let me know and I can adjust the volume of the microphone and the music as well. Okay? Hello Susan, I'm happy you came to the class. It's nice to see you here. Okay, so let's start with the stretch. Let me see, what shall we play for the stretch? How are you guys feeling about drums? I've been using more of the drumming songs lately. Let me know if you don't like them. If you think it's too much, then we can change it for something else. Alright. Hello Margot. Glad you're here as well. Don't worry, we're just starting now. Alright. Okay. So let's start stretching. Arms up. Stretch one side. Other side. Now we're gonna go down, but we're gonna roll down very slowly. Bend your knees slightly. Come down. And now straighten your legs as much as you can. You can bicycle the legs one by one. And now we're gonna roll up very slowly. Head comes back last. Okay, and arms up again. Now we're gonna stretch the right side, so we bend the right knee. and the left side. Few more times. Alright, let's go to the side. Okay, let's stretch the neck, so we go side to side. Look over the shoulder. Half circle. Okay, now tilt the head to the left. Bring the left arm up and right shoulder down. Alright, the other side. Okay, now I'm gonna bring shoulders up and down. Up and down. Oh yeah, I can switch on the light. Yeah, that should be better. Up and down. Now we make circles, big one. When we are making the circles, when stretching, when you are back, try to get your shoulder blades as close to each other as possible to get better stretch. Okay, now let's open the arms wide, bring the chest up, and now we round the back, close the arms, and we try to pull the area between shoulder blades up as high as we can. Open and close. Open and close. Alright, now let's bring the right knee towards your body. Push it towards your chest. Make circles with your ankle. Change the direction. Bring the heel back to your bum to stretch front of your thigh. And make circles with whole leg. Other side, left knee up. Bring the heel back. Okay, let's stand wide. And just move hips side to side. Whole body is relaxed. And Now we make just big circle. Don't focus on the technique now, just relax the body. Let it stretch to the sides. Okay. Let's now, okay, let me bring the camera a bit lower so you can see my legs as well. Let's see if it doesn't fall. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so you bend your knees, lift the heels, straighten the knees, come back down on your heels. Bend, lift the heels, straighten the legs, down on the heels. Alright. Hope you guys warm now. We're gonna start with the hands. So I think most of you already know the hand moves, but for the people who are new, I'm gonna quickly explain. So the way we hold our hands, we hide the thumb under the fingers, right? Roughly under the middle finger. Middle finger comes slightly lower. You can imagine you are holding something in your hand between your thumb and middle finger. And the rest of the fingers are relaxed, but they are slightly more open. And we're gonna do circles with the wrist. Okay? And when we are doing circle with the wrist, the rest of the hand follows the move. Alright? And the second part of the move is the wave with the fingers. This one takes a little bit of practice. So maybe right now that's all you can do. That's fine. Just focus on the wave and slowly the move will improve and you get more control and flexibility of your fingers. Okay, so this is the wave. And when you are doing the circle, when you finish the circle, you add the wave. So you start and add the wave. Alright? And the second move we will be doing is the snake shoulder, snake arms, which starts with shoulder going slightly forward and up. Then we bring the elbow, wrist and hand. And then the shoulder finishes the half circle, so go slightly back and down. After the elbow goes down, wrist and hand. So the move is like this: shoulder, elbow, wrist and hand, shoulder, elbow, wrist and hand. Alright? The rest of the moves we do with the arms are quite simple, so you can follow me. So I'm gonna play a song. We're gonna play with different hand movements, and we will also walk and change the posture slightly, just to practice the hand movements and get a little bit of warm up. My favorite song for hands is this one. And I also like to use this song when I perform with candles. So there is a way like a candle tray which is balanced on the head and there are candles on top of that. So when I do this, I use the same song. Maybe I'll show you one day. Alright. Arms up. Crossing in front of you, coming down. Up again. Go one. walking. Down and up. Circles down. Snake arms, walking forward. Ah, Susan says she can't hear the music. Is it better now? Snake arms. Forward. Open. Up and down. Circles in front of you. Other side. Palms are facing each other. Okay guys, let me pause it to sort out the music. It seems like you cannot hear music at all. Is that right? No music. Huh. Okay, let me see. Okay. Better? Okay. How does better now? Sorry about it. Still trying to figure out the best way to do all of this. Okay. Arms. Arms facing each other. Circles. Both arms to one side. Look at your hands. Look up. Keep looking at your hands while going around. Snake arms. Roll down. If you can, if your knees are hurting, just stay standing. Down. One arm up and change. Snake arms. Arms facing each other. Circles. Opening the arms. Slowly down. Now we're gonna go up, crossing the arms. And open. Let's try it again. Crossing and open. Arms facing each other. Now we bend. Arms at the elbow. Start moving shoulders. Leg arms. Crossing and open. Alright. I hope the sound is okay now. Thank you for letting me know. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able. I need to fix. Wouldn't know I need to fix something. Okay. So let's go and do some dancing now. We're gonna start with the basic moves, as usual. So the position: feet are hip width apart, knees are slightly bent, pelvis is tucked under. So bum is not sticking out. It's tucked under. Chest is up, shoulders are back, and chin is up. We can put shoulders to the side, and we're gonna move hips side to side. Hips stay in horizontal position, so they're not moving up and down or twisting forward and back. Just side to side. Your chest, shoulders, and head are steady. You can also hold your chest if it helps you to feel the move. Or you can place arms to the side. If you are familiar with the move already, just add the hands to bring more accent to the hips. You can also look to the side, where you go with the hip. So if you feel already comfortable with the move, try to play with it now. Belly dance is a lot about emotions and it's very individual dance. So you can bring a little bit of you into it. So you can smile, look to the sides, move your arms. Just enjoy the move. Okay, now we're gonna go forward and back. So our pelvis stays in the neutral position. We just push it forward and back. When we go back, we pull the belly button towards the spine. And when we go forward, we just let it go out. Okay, now you can try to make the steps. If you are trying to move for the first time, feel free to stay standing just to get a feel of the move. I can put it a bit louder. Yeah, good? Or more? Okay, now we're gonna connect front, side, back and side. So go front, right, back and left. If you are new, just focus on the hip move. Check if your knees are slightly bent. If you know the move already, try to add little circle with your arms every now and then. So let's see, when we're on the left, we make circle. And left, circle. And now we connect the moves and make circle with the hips. If you are new, just focus on the circle. You can hold your chest to keep it steady. It shouldn't be moving. You can see my shoulders, chest and head are not moving, it's just the hips. And if you know the move, you can add the hands, opening and closing. Okay, so I'm gonna do it slowly. You put your hands in front of you when your hips are back, and behind you when your hips are front. Or you can just keep them to the side. Let's try the other side. So forward, left, back and right. Forward, left, back and right. Don't forget to check your knees. Oh, we are having the same song again. Let me change it so we don't get bored of it. Let's go with this one. Shake, 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 the famous one. Alright, so back to what we were doing before. Hips forward, left, back and right. Forward, left, back and right. And we do a circle. When your hips are back, arms are in front of you. And opposite. If you are new, feel free to keep your arms on the side. Also, to explain what I do with my hands, if you want to know more in detail. So when I put my hands together, the wrists are coming close together and the hands are more away. And when I'm going away, I open them like that. So I close, open, close, open. So it's always the wrist what is leading the move, right? So I'm leading away with the wrist and leading back with the wrist. Okay, let's do a few more circles. So we're doing circle to the left. Alright, let's do some chest moves now. So we're gonna do the same thing with the chest we were doing with the hips. Chest sliding horizontally to the sides. Don't forget to keep your knees slightly bent, pelvis tuck under, chest up, shoulders back, and we move chest side to side. So if you see the line of my top, it always stays horizontal, so it's not tilting up and down, okay? It's horizontal line. You can place your hands on your hips, it will give you better stability. Hips are not moving at all right now. And I'll go forward and back, still staying in horizontal line. And now we're gonna do circle. Right, back, left, front. And circle. you feel comfortable with the move already, try to make it as big as possible. Okay, we go other side. Front, left, back, and right. And circle. Okay, switch the direction. Switch the direction. And switch. And switch. Okay, stop now and go back to hip circle, the horizontal hip circle, to the right. And stop. Circle with the top. Stop. Hips to the left. Chest to the left. Hips to the right. Chest to the right. Alright. How was it? Was it difficult to alternate between chest and hips? Let's have a 2 minutes break. Just have some water. Or if you need to go toilet, now is the time. Thank you guys for the feedback, for the music and the sound. No, I can't hear what you hear. So it's very difficult for me to set it up. Okay. Let's see what music shall we have next. Maybe we can have some drums again. Yeah, slow drums. Because we're gonna go back to hip moves. Alright. Okay. Shall we go? Shall we continue? Let's do it. Alright. So basic position again. Knees slightly bent. Pelvis tucked under. Chest up. Shoulders back. Now we're gonna move the hips up and down. So when I want to bring my hip down, I'll bend the knee more. I never straighten the other leg though. If you understand the leg move already, now focus on the muscle contraction. So every time my hip goes up, I squeeze all the muscles on that side. So the side of the belly, muscles around your hip bone and your bum. Okay, that's gonna make the hip sharper. And more control you get in your muscles, the sharper it gets. Okay, we continue with the movement in the hips. Same speed, and we add arms. Slowly, very slowly up and down. Up and down. Now just one arm. If you lose the hip movement, just stop and start again. both arms, down, and keep them on the side. Now we're gonna try to do double the speed, okay? Okay, relax the legs. Let's do the chest, up and down, up and down. When you go up, you squeeze the muscle between your shoulder blades, and when you go down, you release them, or you can squeeze the very top muscles in your belly, in here. Okay, now we're gonna do hips. So we go right, left, up, down, okay? Right, left, up, down. You can see I'm turning my hands as well. You don't have to do it. Now if you feel the move is easy, go and add the hands. This one is faster. Shall we try it faster? Let's do it without the hands. Okay, so now what we were doing with the chest, up and down. Before we were also doing left and right, so we're gonna connect it to the circle. Left, up, right, down. And circle. Other side, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right. And circle. Alright, now we're gonna go forward and back with the pelvis. This is not this forward and back, now we are tilting the pelvis. So if you imagine there is a line going from top of your hip bone down, when your pelvis is tucked under, this line is going directly down. So when you go forward, you tilt it this way and backward this way, okay? Doesn't tilt as much as my hand, just to show you so you understand what's the move. So going forward, you squeeze your lower belly, and going back, you let it go. I'm gonna connect it with the side, so go forward, right, back, left, forward, right, back, left. And circle. And you're gonna go on the side, so forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back, right. And circle. So now we're gonna connect circles and the circles with the chest. So let's start with the circle to the right. We're gonna go slowly and circle with the chest. So this one is not forward, but it's up and down. Hips to the right, chest, hips, chest, hips, chest, hips, chest. Two circles with the hips, two circles with the chest. Okay, we're gonna go other side. Hips to left, let's start with 4. 4 with the chest to the left. Hips, chest, hips, chest. Let's do just 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. This was maybe a little bit more challenging for coordination, so let's do something easy now. We're gonna do figure eights with the hips, going back and forward, okay? So this is horizontal move, again. Don't forget your knees are slightly bent. Gonna bring the right hip forward to the right side and back. Now, the left hip comes more forward, side and back. See, I'm playing a little bit with the hands. You can bend the leg arms. But the main focus is now on the hips. Okay? I'm always trying to give slight variations because I know some of you did most of the classes I've had before and some of you are maybe quite new. So I'm showing the basic move with the hips and also showing a little bit more difficult way, which is or by adding the arms or adding the steps. So depending how comfortable you feel the move, you choose which version you want to do. Okay? So if the basic move is easy for you, go and do the steps or add the arms. If you are still just learning to move, don't worry about anything else, just focus about getting the basic move. And later on, as you get more comfortable, you will start adding other things as well. Okay? Alright. We're gonna continue with figure eights, but we're gonna try the opposite direction now. Let's have something happy, like this one. Okay, so now we go the opposite direction. So we push the hip back, forward, so the knees are slightly bent, hips stay in horizontal position, chest is not moving, it's not twisting to the side. Arms can be holding the chest, or can be on the side, or you can move the arms. Just little circles with your head. Okay. Next move, another figure of eight, which we were doing already before. This one is slightly more complicated. It's going up and in. Alright? So first, we will do it with using our feet. So we'll be lifting the heels. So, we take the right hip to the side. Remember the horizontal move? And now we bring it up. It's as if we were scooping something and bringing it in. Okay? And for that, I'm helping myself with lifting the heel. So I'm drawing figure of eight in front of me. This is the shape I'm doing with my hips. Okay, now try to keep your heels on the floor and do the same move. So now you have to work with your knees a bit more. Okay, let's try to combine. So we're gonna do two with lifting the heel. We're gonna be big, and now without lifting the heel. Heel up, down, 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 down. Heel up, down, 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 down. Okay, relax. There is also the same figure of eight going opposite direction, but to relax those muscles for now we will do a stepping combination, just a simple one. Okay, so I'll start standing on my left side. I'll step with the left across, bring right back together and left back. Okay, and go back. So left across, right, left back. Right, left, right. I'll show you from the back, alright? So I'm standing here. Let me come to the front. Step across, cross back. Step, together, step back. Alright? So let's do it together. Step in front, together, cross back. Step, step, step. Okay, at the arm. Crossing in the front, open. Cross, open. Cross, open. Now when we are crossing, we go slightly down and up. Down, up. Hip up. Hip up. Okay, next stepping combination. Step with the right to the front, left to the side, left to the front, right to the side. And same to the back. I'll show you from the side as well. Right front, left side, left front, right side, right front, left side. And when I go back, I do the same. Step behind, side, behind, side, left behind, right to the side, right behind, left to the side. Okay, how's this one for you? Do we know how to do it? Or we need to spend more time on this one? Can I have some water? Let's go back to figure eights, and then we're gonna repeat the steps again. More time. Okay, so we're gonna do steps. Okay, so with this one we can go slowly. Maybe I do it from the back. The back from the back. Step in front, and other leg goes side. Now same leg comes front, other leg side, front, side, front, side, front, side. Show you from the side as well. So I go right in front, left to the side, left in front, right to the side. Right in front, right to the side, left in front, right to the side, right in front, left to the side. And if I want to go back, I'm gonna do the same thing. So instead of stepping in front of my standing leg, I'll stand behind. Go side, step, side, step, side, step, side, step. Let's do it together for a walking form. So we start right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right. And we go back, But feel free to continue practicing just the step. For those of you who already know the step, you're gonna add the arms. So I'm gonna look over to my hip. Changing direction is problematic. Walk just forward. Walk around your room.
الدنيا ده بيتهان يا ما الدنيا بهدلت جدعان نحب ربنا يرفع ايدك فوق بابا يا بابا يا بابا بابا يا بابا يا بابا بابا يا بابا.
Okay, also place the hands across the hip. Do it from the side. Step, side, 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 step, playing with the hands for those of you who know already the hip movement and the steps. If you are still learning the steps, forget about the arms for now. Alright. Don't worry, it is too complicated. We will go back to this step over and over again. Okay. So let's do the figure 8 in the opposite direction. So we were doing scooping up. Now we're gonna go down. Okay? Come closer. So what we're gonna do, we bring the hip up, push it out to the side and down, up to the side and down. That's the move we're doing with the hips. Up, side and down. Be careful not to tilt your pelvis back. Okay, it's always stuck under. You can do the move leaning onto the wall and you just go down, 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 down. Go back. So now I'm using my heel to bring the hip up. Okay, up and down. Now try without lifting the heels. So now you have to be more with your core muscles and your knees. Your chest is steady, it's not moving. So shall we try the same thing as we did before? So we do 2 big ones with lifting the heel. So big one with the heel, big one with the heel, and heels down. Again, big one and small heels down. Okay, let's now go over all the moves we did today, just to refresh them. Okay, so let's start with some arm movements. Close and open, up and down. One goes up. Palms facing each other. Circles, arms opening, going down, together, in front of you and up, and open. Okay, bend your knees slightly. Hips side to side, and then arms, forward and back, circle, horizontal, so the hips are staying in horizontal line. Okay, stop, horizontal circle with the chest, 4 of them, stop, horizontal circle with the hips, 4, and chest, and 4 with the hips. Let's do the other side, so we do circles to the left, chest to the left, hips to the left, chest to the left. Again, hips to the left, chest to the left. Now hips up and down. Try it faster. Slow again. Go 1, 2 with the hips, 1, 2 with the chest. Alright. Let's do the circles up and down with the chest. Other side. Other side. Circles with the hips. Okay, try faster. See how fast you can do it. All right. Okay, how is everyone doing? Are there any questions or shall we stretch? Okay, let's stretch then. If something comes to your mind, just feel free to write it in the chat. All right. So let's sit down. I like to stretch sitting down. So stretch the leg, side to side. Looking over shoulder. Doing half circle in the front. Slowly. Don't worry, I didn't forget. I know I promised you a surprise. I'll tell you after we stretch. Okay, bring your right ear to your right shoulder, right arm to the left ear, and left shoulder gently down, gently up and down, up and down. Other side. Okay, also look down. You can place your hands on the back of your head. Okay. Now bring the shoulders up and back. Make a big circle. Now stretch to the side. And other side. And come back. Now we're gonna stay there for a bit longer. Turn to the front. Back up. To the middle and other side. Slightly to the front. It's not really to the front, we are twisting the chest towards the floor. It's the same move we sometimes do in the warm-up at the beginning, but we do it standing. Okay, we can stretch the arms. Just showing you how to do it, because I guess you can see better from the side. It's better than in the front. Okay, push your elbow. Push your elbow behind your head. Other arm. Push your elbow towards you. And behind your head. Now let's straighten the legs and try to reach. Doesn't matter how far you can reach, just so you can feel a bit of stretch in your legs. And also bring your toes up. Okay, now bend your right knee and bring it over, across your leg, your left leg, left arm up, right arm behind you, and twist back and place your left elbow outside of your right knee to push yourself to twist even more. Same thing on the other side. So right arm up. Okay. Now we put soles our feet together and we gently push our knees down. Okay. Now let's come on your feet. Bring your arms down. Straighten your legs. Bring your bum up and bicycle the legs one by one to stretch back of your legs. And slowly roll up. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Now take your heel, push it towards your bum. You can also hold a wall for better balance. Now place your heel on the floor, toes up, and reach down towards your leg. Or touch your toes if you can. Alright, same thing on the other side. So you take the left leg and push the heel into your bum. Again, feel free to touch the wall. It helps you with the balance. Place your heel on the floor, toes up, and reach towards your foot. Okay, one more stretch. Now if you can find the wall somewhere near you, put your arms on the wall. Left leg is in the front, knee is bent, and the right leg steps back, and we are pushing the heel down on the floor. This is to stretch our calves because we spend most of the time with our knees bent, so our calves can get shortened and tight. So it's good to stretch them after dancing. Alright, switch the legs. Okay. Alright, so that's it for the stretch. If you need more stretch, feel free to stay stretching. So the surprise I promised you, I decided to do a performance for you today. So now after we finish, I'm gonna get changed into a costume and I will dance for you. So if you can stay, please stay. Would be nice to have some audience. If you cannot stay, there still will be recording, you can watch it later. It's gonna be first time I will be doing a online performance. I don't know how I should call it. So let's see how that goes. Okay, anyways, for those of you who cannot stay, thank you for joining. It was fun. Next class will be on Saturday, 4 p.m. London time. So that's 4 hours earlier than today. So I hope to see you there. And if you have any friends or anyone who you think would like the classes, please let them know, share with them. So there is more of us dancing together. And also, if you subscribe to my channel, you'll get notifications every time I go live. Because sometimes I try to always post on Facebook saying the class is starting soon, but sometimes I forget. So if you subscribe, you get the notifications all the time. Okay, so I'm gonna take now 15 minutes break to get ready. So I will be here 15 minutes from now to perform. So I hope to see you then. Okay? So it's gonna be, yeah, let's say it's 9:20 now for me, so 9:35. Okay? You have to calculate in your time. Sorry, I don't know what's the time for you. So see you in 15 minutes. Bye bye.